Family, if you are going through some challenging or some difficult times right now in your life and you feel that you are drawn to isolation, there could be a reason for it and you need to pay attention, all right? I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. It feels good to be back. Stay tuned because I have a great motivational message for you guys today. We're going to go over 7 signs that God is testing you and you just might be called into isolation, but you already know the deal. First, hit it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin Brown, also known as ExpressedWordz with a Z, and welcome back to Speak It, See It, Feel It, where you can speak your life into existence, you can see it becoming a reality, and you can feel as if it is already done, guys. It is already yours. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another video. I hope everybody had a great start to their week, man. Hope you all had a wonderful holiday and a great Christmas if you do celebrate. And I hope that you guys are continuing to push your needle forward no matter what, guys. All right, we're getting closer and closer to the end of the year, the beginning of next year, and it's time for you to take your life seriously. If you're not doing it already, but it's time for you to take it seriously and push your needle forward, guys, okay? And listen, this could be a part of your journey right now. If you feel that you are being drawn to isolation, or you might be going through some challenging or difficult times right now in your lives, God could be testing you and pulling you into that solitude so that you can get completely refined. All right, guys, so make sure to take notes if you have to, and if it resonates, you already know the deal. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up right here, guys, all right? Now, the first sign that you could be getting tested and called into isolation is for your spiritual growth, guys, okay? Now, there could be levels to this, all right? You could be going through a series of events or different things in your life that need you to come from here to get up here. But right now, God may need to test your faith. He may need to test your spiritual growth and your connection with the divine. All right, guys, this is huge for you as you get ready to level up and become the best version of yourself, or if you're being prepared for the next level, okay? So if you are weak from a spiritual perspective, God can't take you from here and put you on to the next level when you're gonna get attacked by multiple demons and different devils on this level that could really break you and crumble you. So your spiritual growth is needed. If you feel that you're not supposed to be over here because you're going through a difficult time, you're going through some type of challenge in your life, and you're being called to solitude, you need to be alone. You need to spend more time in your Bible. You need to spend more time with God. You need to spend more time preaching the word. Whatever it might be, okay? But you could be getting spiritually strengthened, all right, on the inside and the outside so that you can be equipped and well prepared for whatever is going to come next, guys, all right? So your spiritual growth is a huge one, guys, all right? If you are being called into isolation right now, do not ignore it or don't write this off, okay? You need to pay attention to it and make sure that you are doing exactly what you need to do, all right, while you're in that isolation, and you're gonna receive those answers, all right? You're gonna hear them, you're gonna get them in your dreams, you're gonna receive those revelations, but it's up to you to actually put it to work. Now, the second sign that you are being tested and called into isolation is for self-reflection and examination, guys, all right? This is pretty big, and you have to pay attention to this, all right? Because what matters to you? What are your core values? Can you self-reflect on things that happened to you in the past so that way you don't recreate those same scenarios in the future or in your present moment? Remember, your thoughts create your reality, guys, okay? So if you know that you are being tested, you may feel that you're being tested. You're going through a lot, hoops and bounds, ups and downs, right? You're just going through a lot of turmoil right now. And you know that God is testing you because now you're like, yo, I gotta fall back from this environment. I have to fall back from these people. I need to go into my isolation phase so that I can think clearly about what it is that I want, so that I can think clearly about what did I do wrong, so that I can think clearly about how to pull myself out of this pit. You see, you need to give yourself a space for introspective so that way you can reassess your beliefs, your values, what you believe in, your passions, your motivations, okay? Because when you have distractions coming at you left and right, up and down, from every angle, you're not gonna reflect on those passions and motivations or things that really matter to you because you're distracted, and that's exactly what the enemy wants. So how do you expect to get from here to here if you're distracted in between? You need to go into isolation. You need to be called into that solitude. You need to spend time in it and actually break it all down, guys, all right? Think about the past things that you have gone through, but without judgment. Don't judge what you have dealt with, what you have gone through, how someone treated you. Don't beat yourself over it. The best thing that you need to do is just self-reflect on it and say, okay, I'm not gonna make this mistake in my future, or I'm not gonna allow for this to happen again, so that way I carry it into my future. I don't wanna recreate the same scenarios over and over and over again. All right, so self-reflect and examine some of those things. Don't dwell on it. Do it without judgment and set a plan so that way you can move forward. Your isolation period is golden, guys, all right? And you're gonna discover a lot about yourself during this time, especially when you're doing this part, self-reflection and examination, because it's going to help you maneuver through all those things that probably stopped you before because you were overthinking the situation, you were overanalyzing it, and then you probably told yourself that you were never capable and not going to be able to get it done. All right. When you live like this and you do it without judgment, you'll be able to maneuver a lot faster in life and you'll be able to get to that next level, guys. All right. So be sure to make this a practice consistently, that you're always self-reflecting on yourself, past experiences, things that you have dealt with, people that you have been with. So that way you're not recreating the same thing all over again in your life. Now, the third sign that you might be getting tested and called into isolation is preparation for a higher calling, guys, all right? And this is a major one, all right? Because when God is going to task you with something to do, all distractions have to leave. They have to get off the table. They have to go away. Nothing can stop you. You need to have tunnel vision. And it may be difficult because you don't know what the task is, all right? But once you get in it, all right, once you're in that isolation and you're taking it day by day, right? You're not living too far into the future. You're not worrying. You're not overthinking. You're just taking it day by day. You're praying about it. You're asking God for guidance. You're meditating on it. All right. And before you know it, you're going to receive the things that you are supposed to do. And you will be directed to the specific task that you need to get done, which is going to help you for that higher calling, being prepared for whatever is next for you guys. All right. This is major. All right. Now, when I started my business and my YouTube channel, remember, I never even thought about doing this, guys. All right. I've had people in my past tell me all the time, not one person, not two, not three, not four, like multiple people have told me this just growing up. Yo, Kev, you look like you belong on stage. Yo, Coach Kev. Well, they didn't say Coach Kev at the time, but yo, Kev, like K-Biz, Bizzle, like that's my nickname. Yo, KB, you look like you belong on stage. You look like you should be doing this, right? And every single time I would tell people, no. What are you talking about? Absolutely not. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing, blah, blah, blah. You see, but God will open mysterious doors for you and he will lead you down a path that you never thought was going to be for you. You never thought it was going to be possible. But when you stay obedient and then you are doing the specific task that you are assigned, all right, doors begin to open, things begin to change, and also a monumental shift begins to happen. Now, even though I didn't have the vision for this at first, I knew that when I went through my spiritual awakening and I was no longer supposed to be at that 9-to-5 job, and I just heard YouTube life coach in the middle of the night. I told you guys this story before. All right. I heard that and I had to be obedient. I had to follow the task. I had to keep on keeping on, right? Because I knew that there was something bigger for me, and you will receive little revelations. You'll receive dreams. All right. You'll start to have this feel good moment when you are headed in the right direction, when you are doing the right thing, and all synchronicities are just in alignment, guys. All right. So be sure to take this seriously. Okay. Because when you are being prepared for a higher calling, everything has to fall away from your life that no longer resonates with you. All right. You're going to move up to the next level, right? New levels, new devils. You're going to move up to that next level. All right. But in the midst of all of that, you got to get refined. You got to get prepared. All right. And you can't do that with people in your corner that's trying to keep you out at the club all night long, you know, doing things that you're not supposed to be doing and whatnot. All distractions have to leave so that way God can prepare you for the task at hand. Now, the fourth sign that you might be getting tested and called into isolation, and I just talked about this one, guys, and that's why I put it as number 4, and that is a detachment from worldly distractions. All right, this is a major one. All right, because we know that in this materialistic realm, Satan will use anything and anybody to distract you from your calling, to distract you from your purpose, to distract you from who you are supposed to become. All right, and he will use other people environments, situations that you go through to get you stuck right here in your head, to have people telling you that you're not smart enough, you're not capable. I don't think you should go down that path. All types of worldly distractions will show up along your path, guys, so that you don't get to, back to number 3, that preparation for a higher calling. All right, you have to eliminate all of this. And here's the thing, a lot of people can't be alone. Right? There's a lot of people out there that they need to have somebody next to them. They need to have somebody to talk to communicate with. And right, I get it, right? We're supposed to congregate. We're supposed to fellowship with one another. We are humans. We are supposed to connect with one another. But there's people that have a problem with that solitude and silence. They don't know what to do with themselves, and they may feel that they are just completely all alone, guys, all right? But listen, like I told you earlier in the video, your isolation period is golden. It's golden, and it is extremely vital that you take advantage of it and use it to the best of your ability, because you could be going through so many different things in your life, right? God is testing you guys, right? While God is trying to test you, you got the enemy that's trying to break you, sending friends and family after you to destroy you, to kill you, to rob you, to speak ill intentions over your life. But God is testing your faith in Him at the exact same time. These worldly distractions over here from things that people are doing, trying to pull you out. Remember, as you get ready to elevate, right when you get ready to elevate and receive the blessing, something's gonna show up to distract you away from it. Are you paying attention? Eliminate all the worldly distractions, go into that solitude, make sure that you are listening and paying attention, and apply it to your life. And the next thing that you know, doors are going to begin to open, guys, all right? Because you then graduated and passed the test. Now, the 5th sign that you could be getting tested and called into isolation is testing of your faith and resilience, guys, all right? A lot of people, when they go through challenges, when they go through roadblocks, and they go through the struggles, all right, they think that's the end for them. Oh man, maybe this isn't for me because I keep getting stopped. I keep getting halted. Maybe I'm not supposed to go down this path. Why is it so hard? Why is it so difficult? Right? God said our path was not going to be easy, chosen ones. And that is the truth. You're not going to have an easy path. Okay, if you want something bad enough, you have to fight for it. You have to work for it, and you have to put in the action. But how do you expect to build resilience when you go through challenges, when you go through things? All right, sometimes you have to fail in order to succeed, right? Failure is necessary, but quitting is not an option. You may not just fail 1 or 2 times, right? You may have to fail 10, 15, 20 times before you get to the one time that's gonna be successful. But are you gonna have faith during every single one of those times that you failed? Are you gonna build resilience through every single one of those times that you failed? You see, sometimes God can't give it to you because He wants to see if you're worthy enough. He wants to see if you actually want it bad enough. How hard are you actually willing to work for that goal? How hard are you willing? How far are you willing to go to get what you want and to create your best life? It doesn't come easy, guys, all right? You're gonna be tested left and right, left and right, left and right, up and down all the time. Left and right. And through all of that, you have to build resilience, because your resilience is going to carry you through and through. It's going to build your character to become better also. And nothing will be able to stop you. It's going to teach you that no matter how hard something is, that quitting is not an option, that you have to continue to keep on going. You see, a lot of people out here cannot fathom the fact that they fail, and they accept that. All right. And they tell themselves, well, I guess I'm just a failure. I didn't get it done once. I didn't get it done twice. I didn't get it done 3 times, not the 4th time, not the 5th time. I guess I'm just a failure. I'm going to accept it. And I'm going to go back over here to what I was doing. Even though I was unhappy over here, at least I'm content, right? Some people cannot take rejection or failure. It is extremely hard for them, and they don't build the resilience through the setbacks. All right. And this is what makes you guys special. And this is what's going to make you stronger. Even though your faith is getting stretched and it's getting tested, all right, and you have to build resilience through all of these setbacks, you continue to keep going, all right? And that is what is so unique and what makes you stand out from the rest of the crowd, because you have what it takes. Continue to keep on pushing, guys, all right? And this is your golden ticket right here, because you're using that isolation phase to launch yourself forward into the future, right? By creating By creating your future, by what you're thinking and what you're doing right now in the present moment, you're launching yourself forward into the future so that way the doors can begin to open for you. You're not allowing for no or failure or rejection to keep you there. And that is what makes a huge difference about you guys. So continue to keep on keeping on, keep doing that, because your faith will be stretched, your faith will be tested, but through all of it, you have what it takes to build the resilience. Now, the sixth sign that you might be getting tested and called into isolation is for guidance and revelation, guys, all right? And this is huge, okay? Because many of you guys could have gone through a major transformative spiritual experience in your life, which automatically caused you to go into isolation, right? Maybe you had a near-death experience, or you went through that spiritual awakening. You lost a really close family member, a close friend, something like that. And it really, really changed you. It really, really hurt you. And now you don't know how to maneuver through life. You don't know how to get through the challenges or whatever it is that you're dealing with. So instead of asking other people for guidance, asking other people, for their shoulder to lean on or anything like that, what are you doing? You're going into isolation. You're drawing closer to God, and you're asking more questions, and you're asking for that guidance. And through all of that, you're receiving revelation. You're receiving things in your dreams. You're receiving guidance in your sleep. You're receiving guidance out here randomly in the world, maybe from the radio station, maybe from the TV. All right, you're receiving exactly what you need, which is giving you that peace, that sense of calm, so that way you can continue to keep pressing forward, guys. All right, so when you ask for guidance, expect that you shall receive it. All right, and when you're going through challenges and when you're going through setbacks and you're going through all these different things and you don't see clearly how you're going to move forward, right, because you got that fog in front of you, trust and believe you're going to receive revelation on what you're supposed to do. And you guys are going to gain more wisdom, you're going to gain more discernment, and you're going to know how to use it going forward. All right. And this goes right back to everything that I was telling you guys. You're going to get prepared for the next level. You are being spiritually prepped through guidance and through revelation. All right, family? So if these resonate with you guys, man, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, okay? So trust and believe that when you're isolated away, you may go through a lot of spiritual experiences, guys. All right, and all of this is meant to shape you, to refine you, to break you down, to build you up, to reshape you, all right, into the person that you are supposed to become, so that way you can move forward and leave all those people behind that want you to stay behind. And last but not least, the seventh sign that you might be getting tested and called into isolation, and I briefly talked about this a little bit earlier in the video, but that is preparation for a new phase, guys. All right, there might be something completely new, a new chapter that you are supposed to embark on, a new path, all right, with a new person, with a new job, a new environment, anything like that. But in order for you to be prepared for it, right, you need to go into that isolation time. You need to do that self-reflection, all right? You need to go through it in order to grow through it. All right, so sometimes, man, you may be getting prepared for a higher calling, which you have specific tasks that you need to get done in order to reach it. All right, there's things that you're researching, there's things that you're getting done. All right, you are completely following the blueprint that you have been tasked with to get you to that higher calling. But also we have to prepare. We have to prepare for the new phase. And remember in the beginning of the video, I said there could be levels to this, right? So you may have to go through a series of events before you get to that higher calling. All right. And preparation for the next phase could be one of them, because you may need to prep for phase 1.1 and then 1.2 and then 1.3 before you can reach 2.0. Right? There could be a whole bunch of things down here that you need to do before you even reach the next level. All right. So I want you guys to think about that. You could be getting prepared for a new phase. All right. So that means you could be going through a major transition in your life. You could be moving, right? Let's say you're moving to a new state, you're moving to a new country, you're leaving that job and going to a new job. You're being prepared for the new phase, for the next chapter of your life. In the next phase, like let's say you get a new job or you're moving to a new state, right? That could be one stepping stone of your journey, which is part of your higher calling. All right, guys, so think about that. You're breaking it down. You're doing different things in isolation, which is building you up for the bigger picture. So I love you guys to life, man. I don't know who needed to hear this message today, but if it resonated with you, you already know the deal. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up right here. I love you guys to life, man. I hope you all are having a wonderful week. Continue to push through, continue to keep being the best version of yourselves, all right? And if you guys want to talk, come on over to the website. It's going to pop up on your screen, www.speakitseeitfeelit.com. ExpressedWordz.com, family, all right? I would love to hold a conversation with you guys. And don't forget also to pick up the motivational and inspiring merch, guys. I got some amazing things out there for you, all right? I have 2 merch shops, so make sure you guys go and check it out. The link is in the description below. And I would also love for you to take a look at my new book, Poetry is Me. You will not be disappointed. It's gonna pop up over here on your screen, guys, all right? You will absolutely come back and read something in there from time and time again. I put my blood, sweat, and tears and everything into my craft. Writing is my passion. It's one of my biggest talents, all right? And I guarantee you guys will definitely love what I have written in this book, guys, okay? So I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come. And until then, I'll see y'all soon in the next video. Peace.